Yes, it's 4 o'clock somewhere and I'm having my tea. But I also wanted to say that, basically we all got to stick together. And yes, I see what's out there with the mainstream media and what they're trying to do. And yes, we see this little thing with President Trump and Ron DeSantis. And basically, like I say, we all have to stick together, okay? And, but at times, you just don't know what's real and what's not and what the truth is. And then sometimes if things are the truth, which I hope is not, you always need something that you should keep in case you need to remind a person. So I call this, what's in your wallet? Yep. And be careful, of your choices. I'm telling everyone out there that's sitting around right now going, uh-oh, I'm off this MAGA train. I'm off this. I'm not supporting this. Just remember, when President Trump writes something, it might not be the truth right now or for you to see it, but it will happen. So I suggest choose wisely in anything you do. And remember, what's in your wallet? I know what's in mine in case I need it.
Covering election 2018, Florida, the center of national politics tonight, with Donald Trump's rally in Tampa. Northeast Florida's Ron DeSantis on the west coast of Florida so he could stand side by side with President Trump and receive an in-person endorsement. The president appeared at the Florida State Fairgrounds in order to support Republican Congressman Ron DeSantis in his run for governor.
Yeah, so it's unusual for a president to get involved in a primary election, which pits members of the same party against each other. As we've come to know, though, President Trump doesn't conform to the usual, and his campaign expert in Florida 2 years ago says this endorsement changes the race.
Historically, we don't expect presidents to take sides in primaries, but this president has demonstrated that he's willing to do that, and he's willing to back up his endorsement with his presence.
Susie Wiles championed the president's Florida campaign in 2016, and she attended tonight's event. Congressman Ron DeSantis has leaned on Mr. Trump's endorsement and risen in the polls ahead of the August 28th primary election for Republicans.
When he anoints somebody, as he has done to Ron DeSantis, I think it's fair to say this is a game changer, and then to rally with him in a very important part of the state electorally, it's a very big deal. I think we'll have to see come general election time, but I can't think of anything that could be much more important.
Agriculture Commissioner Adam Putnam was the frontrunner for months until recent polls showed DeSantis ahead with likely GOP voters. Wiles points out that it's good for DeSantis, but the endorsement is big for the president as well.
We're focusing on the DeSantis campaign, but the stakes are high for the president too. So I think the visit to Florida is a big deal, and the fact that he's coming to Tampa is no accident.
News4Jack's political analyst Rick Mullaney agrees with Wiles that the endorsement in now a personal appearance is a game changer in the campaigns.
Adam Putnam himself is embracing Trump. Make no mistake about it. Both of them going to the right, but Donald Trump's endorsement has made a big difference in this primary in Florida.
The Democrats have criticized the rally and the association between the president, between DeSantis, and Governor Rick Scott. Jacksonville State Senator Audrey Gibson calls them an unholy trinity, saying in a news release today, they don't have a clue about the health care conditions of the state of Florida, nor do they care. But we care about helping.
Everyone knows my husband, Ron DeSantis, is endorsed by President Trump, but he's also an amazing dad. Ron loves playing with the kids.
Build the wall.
He reads stories.
Then Mr. Trump said, "You're fired." I love that part.
He's teaching Madison to talk.
Make America great again.
People say Ron's all Trump, but he is so much more.
Big league. So good.
I just thought you should know.
Ron DeSantis for governor.
Also remember, it's called loyalty. Yep. Loyalty is sacred. And sometimes people need to realize, you know what? When a person is loyal to you, you should honor it back. Otherwise, there could be consequences, okay? Remember that. It's never greener on the other side, and no matter what somebody offers you, you should always go with the person that showed loyalty, okay? And you need to show it back. So, remember what I said, for all the ones that are going, I'm not trying to, and President Trump got to go, and they're blaming President Trump for a midterm that he wasn't even in. And you know what? To me, he was the only one that was out there campaigning for the people, because the jackasses like McCarthy, McConnell, and McDaniels, you know, the Mech family, they did shit, okay? They did shit. So understand, even if President Trump stayed quiet and never went out to rally for people, guess what? He would be getting the blame for anything with this midterm, because you know what? That's exactly what they wanted to do. Oh, and I got something else to tell you. You know what? The GOP, all of us, we're winning, and we're still winning. And you know what? We won the popular vote by wide margins. Yeah, but you won't hear it there. That's why I say, you know what? You got to stay positive, guys, okay? Stay positive. All they're trying to do is to take our happiness from this win, okay? We are winning. That's it. That's it. Bye-bye.